Rebuild bone density is a phrase many seniors are interested in, but it often causes misunderstanding. Today, I will delve into this issue with you and provide the most practical advice so you can proactively protect and optimize your bone health. Understanding rebuilding bone density in the elderly. First, we need to clarify a biological reality. Bone formation and bone resorption occur continuously in the body. When young, bone formation is stronger than bone resorption, helping us achieve peak bone density around our late 20s. After age 30, especially as we enter old age, typically after age 50 in both men and women, and more pronounced in postmenopausal women due to estrogen decline, bone resorption begins to outweigh bone formation. Therefore, our goal in the elderly is not to regenerate bones to the level of our 20s, but rather to prevent further bone loss, maintain existing bone density, improve bone quality, durability, microstructure, and minimize fracture risk. However, with advancements in medicine and a deep understanding of nutrition and exercise, we can significantly improve bone density and make bones stronger. 7 key factors from a doctor to effectively improve bone health. Based on scientific research and my clinical experience, these are the 7 most important pillars for optimizing bone health, especially in the elderly. 1. Vitamin D3, the golden key for calcium absorption. Vitamin D3 is incredibly important. It's like a gatekeeper, helping the body absorb calcium from the intestines into the blood. Without enough vitamin D3, no matter how much calcium you supplement, it won't be effective. Advice: I often recommend supplementing 10,000 IU international units of vitamin D3 daily for most seniors. For severe osteoporosis or serious vitamin D deficiency, the dosage may need to be higher, from 20,000 to 30,000 IUs per day, but this requires doctor's monitoring and prescription. Sources: besides sunlight, you can find D3 in salmon, mackerel, egg yolks, or fortified products. However, supplementation is necessary for the elderly. 2. Vitamin K2, the guide for calcium to the right place. This is an often overlooked but extremely important vitamin. Vitamin K2 works in conjunction with vitamin D3. While D3 helps calcium get absorbed into the bloodstream, K2's job is to guide that calcium to where it needs to go, bones and teeth, preventing calcium from depositing incorrectly in arteries, causing arteriosclerosis, or in joints, causing calcification. Advice: the type of K2 I recommend is Mk7. The ideal ratio is approximately 100 micrograms of K2 Mk7 for every 10,000 IU of D3. For example, if you take 20,000 IU of D3, supplement with 200 micrograms of K2. Sources: K2 is abundant in fermented foods like natto, a Japanese fermented soybean dish, some hard cheeses, egg yolks, and meat from grass-fed animals. Number 3. Organic calcium from milk and plant sources. Calcium is the main component of bones. Providing enough calcium is a solid foundation for preventing osteoporosis. Advice: people over 50 need about 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams of calcium daily. One of the best sources of calcium is organic, grass-fed dairy and dairy products like cheese from grass-fed animals. The reason is that organic milk tends to contain more omega-3s and fewer growth hormones. Other sources: if you cannot consume dairy, supplement calcium from calcium-rich plant sources like dark green vegetables, kale, broccoli, amaranth, sardines, eating the soft bones, tofu coagulated with calcium sulfate, and seeds like sesame, chia, and almonds. The 4. Vitamin C and collagen, the protein framework of bones. Bones are not just minerals, they are also a complex protein matrix, largely collagen. Vitamin C is an indispensable coenzyme for the body to produce collagen. Advice: increase dark green vegetables, especially leafy greens, to provide abundant vitamin C. Dark green vegetables also contain plenty of calcium, magnesium, and vitamin K. Sources: vegetables like broccoli, kale, bell peppers, amaranth, and fruits like oranges, strawberries, and kiwi are all very rich in vitamin C. Ensuring enough vitamin C helps bones have a strong framework, reducing the risk of brittle bones. 5. Weight-bearing exercise. Stimulating bone growth. Bones are living tissue. They respond to pressure. Weight-bearing exercises are extremely important because they create tension and pressure on the bones, stimulating osteoblasts, bone-forming cells, to work more effectively. Advice: brisk walking, light jogging if joints allow and with guidance. Dancing, climbing stairs, Tai Chi yoga helps improve balance, reducing the risk of falls. Light weightlifting or resistance bands strengthens muscles, which then pull on bones and send signals to stimulate stronger bones. Note: always consult a doctor or physical therapist for an exercise program suited to your health condition and personal limitations, especially if you have a history of fractures or osteoporosis. 6. Trace minerals, the mysterious factors of healthy bones. Besides calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus, trace minerals also play an essential role. They are coenzymes or structural components of proteins necessary for bone building. Advice: copper, manganese, zinc, very important for enzymes and proteins that help form bones. Nuts, walnuts, almonds, pumpkin seeds, beans, and whole grains are good sources. Boron, a trace mineral that many studies indicate can help strengthen bones by influencing calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D metabolism. Some natural sources of boron include avocados, grapes, apples, pears, and nuts. Number 7. DHEA, hormone balance for bone support, especially for menopausal women. For postmenopausal women, a sharp drop in estrogen levels is one of the main causes of rapid bone loss. DHEA, dehydroepiandrosterone, is a steroid hormone produced by the adrenal glands, which is a precursor to estrogen and testosterone. Advice: if you are in menopause and have osteopenia or osteoporosis, DHEA supplementation may be considered. However, I only recommend low dosages, around 10 to 15 milligrams, and it must be prescribed and monitored by a doctor. Overdosing on DHEA can undesirably increase testosterone in women. The goal is to provide enough precursors for the body to self-regulate hormones when needed. In-depth analysis of the best rebuilding bone density strategy. From the 7 key factors above, I want to affirm that the best way to rebuild, or more precisely, optimize and protect bone density in the elderly is through a comprehensive, personalized strategy supervised by a medical professional. Personalized approach. Each person has different health conditions, medical history, lifestyle, and nutritional deficiencies. Therefore, there is no one-size-fits-all formula. The first and most important step is to consult a musculoskeletal specialist. The doctor will evaluate bone density, DXA scan, conduct blood tests, calcium, vitamin D, hormones, etc. to accurately determine your condition. Prioritize nutrition from natural foods. Try to absorb calcium, vitamin D, K2, magnesium, zinc, copper, and manganese from a diverse diet rich in dark green vegetables, nuts, fatty fish, and high-quality dairy products. Whole foods are always better than supplements if adequate absorption can be achieved. Smart nutritional supplementation. For vitamin D3 and K2, supplementation is often essential in the elderly due to reduced absorption capacity and insufficient natural sources. Always choose K2 in MK7 form. Supplement calcium only when the diet is insufficient, and it should be divided into smaller doses throughout the day. Avoid overdosing. Trace minerals like boron can be supplemented as an add-on after ensuring the main factors are covered. Exercise is the golden medicine. No medication can completely replace the benefits of weight-bearing and strength training exercises. This is the most natural way to tell your bones they need to be strong. Consistency and regularity are more important than intensity. A suitable, safe exercise program is paramount to avoid injury. Risk factor management. Eliminate smoking, limit alcohol, control stress, maintain a healthy weight. These factors can destroy bones faster than any unhealthy food. For postmenopausal women, discuss DHEA or hormone replacement therapy (HRT) with your doctor to manage estrogen decline. Adhere to medical treatment protocols, if applicable. If you have been diagnosed with severe osteoporosis or are at high risk of fractures, your doctor may prescribe medication. Modern medications such as bisphosphonates, denosumab, teriparatide, romosozumab have demonstrated the ability to significantly slow bone loss and even increase bone density in many patients. Adhering to treatment is key to preventing fractures. Conclusion: rebuilding bone density in the elderly is a realistic goal if approached scientifically and comprehensively. It requires continuous commitment to a healthy lifestyle, proper nutrition, regular exercise, and most importantly, close collaboration with a specialist doctor. Consider bone health a long-term investment. By applying this knowledge and advice, you can absolutely maintain strong, flexible bones, minimize the risk of osteoporosis and fractures, and thereby enjoy an active, vibrant life in your golden years.